Hello. Welcome back to See What Happens, our podcast. I'm Rob Schneider, and of course with me is the humble opinion of the Mexican, the lovely, the talented, the gorgeous, the multi-talented,
the light of your world.
Light of my world. Right. Light of my life.
Love of my
Love
life.
of my life. Light of my world. I'm sorry. It's just been so long since I've said it. But I meant it. I've always meant it, even when I don't say it. So how are you, darling?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Mm-hmm. A little stressed.
Why? What's going on?
Because I took care of the kids the last 2 hours. It's very stressful.
I know it is.
Because, you could do it for like 14 hours like you did today.
I didn't do 14 hours.
How many did you do?
I did like at least 17.
Okay, like you could do 17 hours. Mm-hmm. But really, the toughest are the last two. You know that.
No.
So you sloughed off. You took the easy job, 17 hours, and you sloughed off the hardest part of the day.
No.
Me.
You know what's the hardest?
The
you
bath.
know what's the
bath.
hardest
You know
part
that's the tough.
of the day?
Bath and putting them to bed. You know that's the
No.
toughest part.
No, it's not.
17 hours is just basically just
No.
sloughing it.
You want to know
You're
what
walking
really,
through the
really,
day.
no, what is really tough?
Everyone knows it's the
After
last 2 hours.
breakfast, because it's when they have the most energy, and you are still tired and want to go back to sleep. So that sucks.
Don't tell people that. They don't need to know the truth.
People that every parent knows
What?
the struggle of
I
having
rocked
kids.
through it. I rocked through it.
You did 2 hours.
I did.
Yeah.
The most brutal 2 hours. It's horrible.
No, I just think like
They're so cute, though.
your kids
My
are
God.
great and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
but
your dream.
My dream, being
Your dream. Your dream
yeah.
come true. You wanted to be
Exactly.
a mother with two
I wanted
children.
to get married and
Yes, move to America.
move to America.
Your
Like
dream.
Prince Charming and two beautiful princesses.
Yes, all day, 17 hours a day.
Exactly.
No, but it is beautiful. But yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's beautiful, but it's a lot of work. And truthfully, like for a full-time mom,
Yeah.
it sucks ass. I mean, it's really tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what
It's
you know what the problem is?
What is it?
That you take care of these kids all day.
Yeah.
And they go through different moods
Oh, yeah.
during the day, right?
Sure.
So they're like in a good mood, and they're in a crappy mood, and then you feed them and change them and take them to their classes.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no reward
Oh, yeah.
at all.
I know.
Because you do one thing wrong during
I
the
know.
day,
That's
and
what I'm thinking about,
they
too.
look at you like, I hate you, Mom.
I know, like, Miranda's taking a bath, and she was getting one of her moods where she needed to be like, oh, everything's okay, sweetheart. And I was like, hey, knock out of it. It's not, that's not an attitude. Let's not do that right now. And I was like, I should have just totally sucked it up. I said, oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Are you okay? But now I think about it, I screwed up.
Well, yeah, and that's the problem. Like, I feel like, moms, God, we have it tougher.
You definitely do.
Yeah, and being a full-time mom is very tiring.
I think you described it pretty well. Sucks ass.
Yeah,
I think.
that's true.
I think that could be your. You could sell T-shirts. Being
That's
a
gonna
full-time
be my
mom.
book. My
Being
book.
a
The
being
title
a
of my
full-time
book.
mom sucks ass. The sucks ass could be on the back. Being a full-time mom. ... Sucks ass.
Well, we don't
Patricia
have a vacation, or we don't even get paid for this. That's how you know it's a shitty job, because you're doing it for free.
Somebody's got to do it.
Exactly. Somebody's gotta do it. And that's the reason we do it, because we actually love the kids.
Oh yeah.
More than you guys. Yeah.
I love them for about 45 minutes. It was the last hour and 15 that just made it tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, darling.
Is that a car out there?
Yeah, I think so.
I think should I close the door?
Yeah, maybe.
Hang on. let
That's
me-
kind of
That is
close.
Sounds like somebody's like just pulled up right next to the door here. Is somebody gonna rob us right now?
I know.
Hang on. I closed door. Huh?
Closey dozy.
I closed door, but I still hear motor. I still hear rubbers. I still hear rubbing the rubbing factories. Hey, so anyway, today on the podcast, we're going to talk about the joys of moving.
Yes.
Now that moving has to be up there with like, listen to that. It's a fucking. It's like a Halloween noise. It's like a Halloween car. Like, ooh. How about the guy down the street who he spent seems like he spends $20,000 a year decorating his house, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it looks great.
It's the best part. It's the best house in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. That's what's nice. I mean, that's why we're if we move, we're probably going to move.
Yes.
The kids are going to miss this Halloween thing because it's great, right?
Yeah.
Don't they bus other kids in this neighborhood? I think to it seems like there's too many kids in this neighborhood.
Yes. Which is great. I
Seems
love
like
it.
yeah, it's really good because there's kids flowing through, which is nice. Because there's nothing worse than having like Halloween, a ton of candy, and nobody coming by your house.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah, that's not good.
You know what I do though? I found this like really like frightening music.
I know you.
And I really, really like it because it's literally like chainsaws and screaming.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
And I put the speaker out and I turn it all the way up and it's like, and it's just this absolute horror show of music.
Yes.
Kind of like that car
There
idling.
were no kids coming to
There was
our
no
door
kids. It was too much.
because of that. I
Yeah.
had to turn it off, and then they started coming.
No, we lightened it up. The Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. The Monster Mash, which was more effective than the. I know that seemed. But even Miranda, she's going to be 7 in a month. She's still scared about this Halloween.
Of course,
I remember
it was horrific.
I know it was really tough because there was a casket, basically a grave, and somebody shaking inside the grave with a hand coming out,
trying to get
screaming,
out.
and she didn't like that
No,
at 5 years old.
I know.
She was horrified by that. And then at 4 years old, the year before, there was like some decapitation or some, arm getting chopped off down there at that side of the street, which she did not take kindly to.
I don't remember that one.
But the scariest one of all
Okay,
was in front of our
here we
own.
go.
Was in front of our own house.
The gigantic spider.
The gigantic spider.
I know.
Which I thought it would be fun to pick her up and take her. She said, "No, just come on." She said, "No, Daddy, no." And I said, "Don't be scared. Just come on." So I picked her up and tell everybody what happened.
And she bit Rob in the chest.
She took a chunk.
Yes.
I mean, she bit me.
Yes.
Like
That's how, I can't
like a
believe
chihuahua.
you did that.
What?
Well,
I was trying to get her
scare
over
our
her
daughter like that.
I was trying to get her over her fear.
That's not how you get over your
No?
fear. No.
Shoving a spider in her face, a gigantic blown
Can
up
you
spider.
imagine, like, if you're afraid of sharks and somebody just throws you in
Yeah, okay.
with sharks?
Yeah, but it was
Like,
clearly
come
a fake.
on, it's gonna help you
It's
face your fears. And
It's
then
clearly it's clearly a fake spider though.
for you.
She was
Kids are different.
she
you know,
was
they
4?
have-
4.
No, she was 3.
No.
Yes.
3 years
That's
ago?
why you carry her and.
Oh, I mean, she was bigger than Miranda. I mean, sorry, than Madeline.
No.
No, you
No.
exaggerate.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, but anyway, so
She was little.
she bit my chest, and I never
Yeah.
did it again. That was a tough one. I was like,
Well,
ah,
I'm glad you
yes,
are the one who ended up learning its lesson.
I did. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
the tough part.
What's the toughest part of moving? I don't like packing.
No, the best part of moving. I'll tell you what the best part is. The
Okay.
funnest part for me
Okay.
is you going through my drawers, deciding what is garbage and what I don't need. That's my favorite part of
Yeah.
moving. Is you making the decisions for me
Yeah.
because you've had it.
Yes. Well, but no, wait a minute.
Yeah.
The only reason I do it
Yes.
is because you never pack your shit. So somebody has to pack.
I know. You're right.
Yeah.
That's a
So
lot
then
of shit.
that's how I get to decide what
Yeah.
goes to the garbage and what goes to the other house.
Yeah.
What else is bad? Or is
About
not
moving-
fun about moving? It's just stressful.
Well,
to
it
me.
is very stressful. Well, just like when you pack stuff and then some of it is just it never seems to end up at the
Yes.
destination. Mm-hmm. And why is that?
I don't know.
And also the weird thing is like because we've moved a bunch, right?
Yes.
Wouldn't you say?
We're still in
Aren't we like gypsies? It felt like we were gypsies for a while.
yes, we were.
Didn't it feel like we were
Kind
like
of.
a carnival or something?
Yeah.
It felt like every 6 months we were like, time to pack up the tent. Guys, get the carnies and, take the whirl-a-wheel and,
Yeah.
take the
Yeah.
chains off the whirl-a-wheel or whatever the whirl-a-wheel is. That was such a thing.
I don't know. I don't know what's the name of
Just
it.
trying to think of a ride at one of those carny rides, you know.
Yeah.
And then
Yes. So we moved a lot.
So we moved a bunch,
were
right?
looking for the right place, I think.
I think so. Well, also we did the TV show Real Rob,
Yeah.
still on Netflix, and season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Go right to that, people. Season 1's good, but anyway. And then we came back, and we just basically we didn't have a place,
Yes.
so we had to just get a place very quickly, and then after that one, we got this place
Yes.
after we were robbed.
Yes. after that. Yeah.
We decided that we needed to get a place that was less easy to steal everything we had.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
You're still having nightmares from that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. Why wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
Exactly. It
It messes with you.
Yeah.
You feel unsafe.
Yes. Well, with the reason.
Well, you feel I guess invaded.
Yeah, it's your shit, and
yeah.
somebody's going through it, and
Somebody's going through your shit in your house
in your house, exactly,
and taking it.
Yeah, and they do the same. They decide, it's like when I pack your stuff, they decide
very
what they
similar.
want to take.
Yes, what's garbage or what's valuable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. So
moving. Okay.
Moving.
So moving ahead. Now, first of all,
I mean, it's good that you
packing.
find a new
Yeah.
place that you like.
yeah, I don't want to move like for a while
Yes.
because we were looking at a place that had an indoor pool, which would have been bitching for the kids.
Yes.
Right?
And humid.
And humid.
Yeah.
Would have been bitching for the kids and bitching for the mold.
Exactly.
The mold in all our clothes and the mold
in our lungs.
in our lungs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would have been great. But the kids would have dug it
I think so.
because they're water kids. They love to swim
Yes, they love to swim.
and sink. They love to swim. One loves to swim. One loves to sink. The 3-year-old.
Oh,
She's a little sinker. You got to put the.
floaties.
She has to have floaties on. I learned my lesson because she jumped in without the floaties. Whew. Mistake, and I was right there, but she's.
No, she still has to practice more.
Yeah.
But to go back to moving,
Yes. The moving. Well.
there's nothing fun about moving.
No. It's stressful. Well, first of all, because one of the times we moved, I think the first time we moved, somebody else packed our shit for us, which was a
Yes.
horrible idea. And an awesome idea.
Yes, exactly.
I think, if you had...
You know what was the good part of it?
What's that?
Like somebody packed all of your shit
Yeah.
and put it into a storage unit. So I didn't see any of it.
I know. I slowly snuck everything back into the
I
house.
know. I can't believe you did
know.
it.
Well, you call me a mobile hoarder.
Well, because you are, I
I
think.
know. I do carry stuff with me. I don't know why that is. It's just security or something.
I think so, yeah. I mean, you always carry food. Always, no
I don't
matter
know.
what.
I don't know. I don't know why I feel that. I need that comfort.
Like you're gonna get hungry at some point.
I'm going to be starving or something. I don't know. There's something to that. Comfort or some security. Whatever. I will tell you
Yes.
that my grandfather, Stanley Monroe, my mom's dad, was a hoarder.
Yes.
He literally had, you would have, you'd have to walk into his house and there would be you'd have to take it was a maze. You'd have to walk around the Enquirer magazines, Enquirer newspapers, and the People magazines, and then the TV guides.
The aisle of the TV guides.
And then he was organized, really organized.
Okay.
But then-
that's a new one, like an organized hoarder.
No, that's just such a thing. And it was just people who fill their house up. I knew this guy that has vintage clothing, but literally racks and racks and racks filling his house with vintage clothes of his guys. I was like, that's a certain point you can't put up with that.
It's an addiction.
Yeah, it's an addiction. Anyway, so so my grandfather had that. He had this stuff, but
But at least he was organized.
it was organized.
Remember
but it was too
those
much.
shows we used to watch?
Those were the greatest.
Those were not organized hoarders.
No, those are just people who die in their own garbage.
Yes.
Yeah, and then my favorite thing is when somebody becomes a rescue, them the frustration of the people the hoarder fixers, or what do you call these people? The organizers.
No, they always have a.
Get rid of
they
junk.
have the like gotjunk.com or
Oh
something.
yeah, get junk or got your junk.
Got your junk.
Rid junk, whatever it is.
Yeah,
but
they have a therapist
who comes and says, "Listen, you got to let go of that
Exactly.
bicycle wheel. You don't need it anymore." No, but it's attached to a key that goes to a bathroom. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it works at the Shell station. No, let go of it. You don't need that. You have your own bathroom. That was the thing. Like sometimes the people just like it was brutal, and it's not terribly.
And the family members are the ones that are like they had it.
Oh yeah,
They don't have the patience of the therapist.
right. And the therapist has no more patience either. Just that woman with like really long, he's a really lovely woman.
The
long blown out hair, that's like with streaks of brown and yellow.
Yes,
she has time.
very lovely.
Between her anti-hoarding sessions, she goes, "You really need to get rid of the stuff. We made a deal. You have to throw it out, but I've got to go to the beauty shop. I'll be back in an hour. I'm going to get a little tint, and then I'm going to be back."
Meanwhile, I'm getting highlights.
Well, you're deciding what to throw out, which should be everything.
I know.
So moving, that's going to be stressful.
Yes, well, because I think at a certain level,
Yeah.
we all hoard something.
Yes. What do you hoard? Like you're pretty good about like every once in a while. It seems like every few months you go, "That's it.
Yeah.
I'm getting rid of this, or I'm gonna
donate this or throw, because sometimes sometimes we save like stuff from the mail, like coupons or stuff like that from Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah.
And I put them in a drawer.
Bed Bath and Return.
And then that drawer at a certain level is just like you cannot open anymore. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I like, to go through those things and throw them away if we didn't use them.
Right.
So, yeah.
But also the.
But in general, like even toys, everything.
Yeah, that's the thing, because we got like our kids have a critical mass of toys where they just can't get to the toys anymore.
But you know what? But it is because of the.
There's too many.
Yeah.
So
but it's your fault.
Okay. I'm glad you were subtle about that.
No, because you travel a lot, and every time you travel, you bring something. You got to stop bringing things.
I know. That was my dad's way of saying he loved me, because he was gone a lot. He'd come back and he'd bring me something.
I know. But don't do it, because that's why they have too many toys.
I know. I haven't been doing as much recently.
That's not true. You just came back with those bears.
Oh, that's true.
Yes, so it's like every time you come back with something.
I know, but I had to. They were so cute, and I missed the kids.
I know.
No, I brought back these redwood. It was from,
write letters.
I know. Trees made out
of... Email them.
I know, FaceTime.
Yeah.
No, I brought back these bears carved out of a chainsaw from the great northwest of Eureka, California. And it's one of those... anyway, they're little bears made out of redwood.
Mm-hmm. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yes, I like to keep things organized.
Yeah.
And it's hard because you're very disorganized.
Yes.
But
I agree.
Yeah.
So moving.
Yes.
Look, like seriously, like we've considered Florida.
Yes.
And then we unconsidered Florida.
Yes.
Now Florida's got some great things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some beautiful homes, but they don't have a lot of like hardwood floors, right?
No, I think it's mostly, what's the name of that like marble, or what's the name of that floor?
Kind of like
it's very beautiful, but
yeah, it's a marble floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very much like Al Pacino and Scarface. I think it's what they call that. Mm-hmm. Al Pacino and Scarface floor. I got that. Didn't you get the feeling looking at a lot of those homes in South Florida? I went like, they say hello to my little friend. Somebody's got to be the bad guy, huh? I got that feel.
Yes.
In every home we looked at.
Yeah, they're not very cozy, I would say.
I wouldn't say cozy, no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they have like
coldsy. It was very cold.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
open.
because
It's
they
very
have
open,
to.
though. Yeah.
Because it's freaking hot over there and humid.
So they got to have like high ceilings and kind of keep it cool in there. Mm-hmm. and stay in there for like 6 months.
I know.
I'm not used to the humidity. I swear, when I first time ever I never knew humidity existed. Because my parents, I was a little kid. I think never, they took us to travel, but like
not to humid places.
Not to humid places, But I remember like literally going to New Jersey to visit Boots, my cousin, Boots, my lovely cousin, my favorite cousin, Boots. She and then I remember it was so humid and hot that I was just miserable for me. I literally would run from the air conditioned station wagon into this air conditioned house, and I just hated it. It was beautiful because they had like fireflies and stuff, and it was a pretty place. But man, I just couldn't deal with that heat. But you don't mind, you can deal with that, huh? Because
I can
you're
deal
from
with
like
that.
one of the hottest places on earth.
Yes, but and we used to go every year too, to visit the family.
And was it super humid?
Super humid all the time. Yeah.
Like sopping wet?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, because, I don't sweat a lot.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, so I wasn't, like a lot of people say like, oh, you take a shower, you get out, and you're immediately sweating. No, I mean, I could be in a sauna and I don't
know.
break a sweat.
That's true.
So, no, I was fine.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind it.
Okay.
So I can deal with anything, pretty much. I think.
I think I would melt, to be honest with you.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm like a polar bear. Mm-hmm. Like I need to have like I need to wear layers.
I don't mind layers, too.
Yeah.
I like it cold too.
You do like it cold?
Yeah.
You can deal with the cold.
I can deal with the cold. Yeah.
Well, you used to skate, so you can deal with the cold.
Yeah.
Ice skate.
I don't mind the
Well, what is it bother?
Cold air in my face. I don't mind it.
Now, if we went to a cold, we moved to a cold place. Let's just say if we did, and you don't like wet though.
No, but I could deal with it because in Mexico City,
It does rain
rains
a lot, right?
Yeah.
Really? Is the summer the wet season?
Well, truthfully, like we don't really have seasons anymore in there,
Yeah.
so it pretty much rains like through the whole year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You see, like in California, it basically rained once in 10 years. Basically,
Yeah.
here. Yeah. We had another fire the other day.
I know.
Yeah,
Scary.
it wasn't too close, but it was.
Close enough to scare me.
Yeah. But because we just left 11 months ago because of a fire, evacuated.
I know.
It was happening again.
I know.
I know. So
We're lucky we have really, really good firefighters.
the best, right down the
Yes.
street.
Those are the bravest men and women.
Unbelievable.
Like ever.
I know.
Seriously. Like I don't think I would ever, say, oh, I want to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
Because it's scary. I mean, I don't want to be close to the fire.
Here's something you never hear. That fireman, what an asshole. You never hear that, right?
No.
You never hear a fireman go, you know what? There's a fire up on Elm Street. Yeah. Let that one burn.
Yeah.
Let that house go. We're good. Hey, we got somebody fell off a cliff over there by the beach. Some guy, we're not going to have 2 guys falling off the cliff over there by the beach. But they got to go out there. And a lot of times
They do because, I mean...
The worst part is for the firemen is that they got to get out there. And so a lot of times they don't know what they're going to get till they get there. If it's a chemical spill or something on the side of the road or something, some truck, God forbid. And then you got to get out there and they're in it. So, that's tough. I mean, remember the guys with the fire were unbelievable with the fire last year, which is incredible. And the guys from all over the area. Yeah. I mean, they're just, I remember some guys came from Riverside and they were just literally sleeping in a tent right down the street, saving our home. Unbelievable. The greatest. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
They're
We love you.
Yeah, we do.
We're
we love you
grateful.
and grateful to you. We're literally saving our house. So moving.
Yeah. Going back to moving.
Schools.
Okay.
Now the schools are...
Oh, if you have kids, you have to think about
I know,
that.
because I was thinking, let's move sooner. And that you're worried about traumatizing our kids.
Well, that's another thing. Yeah.
Because
so I think...
New school, new kid,
Exactly.
picked on.
Well, no, not that, but at least moving in the middle of a year,
Yeah.
everybody knows each other, you
Yeah.
know? And then you're like the new one, and
Yeah.
they have their cliques.
Yeah,
and
your clicks.
so
Amazing how quick that happens, huh?
Yeah.
You would think like first grade there wouldn't be any clicks.
Yes. I don't remember that it was like that when I was that little.
Yeah.
To be honest.
No, I don't remember that either.
No, I remember just playing with everyone.
There seems to be like in every class that our daughter goes in, there's some mean kid.
Well, there's some meanies out there.
There's some meanies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are the reflection of the mean parents. So,
yeah.
Be nice, people.
I know, mean or missing.
Mm-hmm.
Or giving presents every time they're gone. Wait a minute, that's me.
I know this is not like related to moving, but I was listening to, the guy that we really like, Gabor Mate.
Dr. Gabor Mate,
Yes.
the Hungarian Canadian doctor.
Well, he made this comment in, another podcast that I was listening to.
Tim Ferriss.
No, another one.
Not Tim Ferriss.
I think that's the name of
the Un-Tim Ferriss podcast.
No, he was talking about when your kids are little and they cry in the crib.
Yeah.
And we are not supposed to pick them up.
Is that what they said?
He was no. Like that's the belief, right? Like they said, no, you can't pick them up every time they cry.
I don't believe that.
And you're not supposed to go. You're not
that.
supposed to blah blah blah. Well, yeah. Well, that's a thing, and I think pretty much every parent, we know that
yeah, I know.
You're not supposed to do that, otherwise they do it every night.
Otherwise they'll be comforted and feel secure. You don't want that.
Exactly.
And feel loved
but
and not ignored.
So you know what he said?
What?
He said, you can tell that to a human being, but you cannot tell that to a gorilla. Hey, don't go with your, when your cub, needs you. When your baby needs you. He said you can't tell that to any other animal.
Species.
So it's like, why are we doing it?
No, because we overthink shit. Mm-hmm. But the idea is like, it's interesting. I think it has to do with this being. I mean, you've opened up a huge, chasm of thing, which is basically the idea of conflict, like with nature, and we have to conquer Everest. As opposed to there's nothing to conquer. What are you talking about? There's these people that feel they always have to do stuff. Like, I gotta climb a mountain one day. I go, what's the point? You get up to the top and go, okay, here we are. We conquered Mount Everest. Okay, let's go back down. I don't see the win. I don't see the win.
Well, you know what? But it is a thing.
No, I know it is. But you got to do something.
It's incredible that they prepare themselves
and
prepare their lungs for that.
And they die. It's incredible they die.
Well, some of them they do, but there are others that they actually do it. Like people that run marathons and that kind of stuff. I mean, I can't do that.
I can't do that. But then, do they go to the bathroom while they're running? I mean, I just don't know.
Probably.
Is that
I don't know. I'm gonna ask Alvaro because he runs.
Yeah, Alvaro. Well, he's a triathlete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, anything? If you're doing some sporting activity, well, you're pissing yourself.
Okay.
Find another sporting activity. I think, supposedly every swimmer is peeing in the pool constantly. So that's I can't get that out of my head. Every time I see the Olympic swimming, I go, these guys are all pissing in the pool right now. That's not okay.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with that.
Well, the ones that are not pissing while they're doing it are the divers, because that would be noticeable.
Well, definitely the first dive. But then they go into the warm pool after they dive.
Well, maybe that's where That's
just the toilet. It's funny. When you hear things, people tell you something, and it gets stuck in your head forever.
Yeah.
That's what you do to me. Like, for instance, no. But it's like there's a thing like chlorine. Chlorine is odorless and smell. It has no smell. It's odorless and blah, blah, blah. And you can't tell. When you smell chlorine, you're not really, you go to the pool and go, oh, I smell chlorine. You're not smelling chlorine. You're smelling this new chemical called chloramine.
Okay.
That means chlorine in action.
Oh, boy.
That means the chlorine's doing something.
It's killing some bacteria.
It's killing something. Something's there and it's attacking it. And that chemical reaction is this thing that's a new chemical called chloramine. Which is ew, and I don't know. That's why I like it. I can't go in hot tubs.
I think the pool parties also.
Yeah.
Those are the toilets too, because seriously, because you can see people drinking.
Oh yeah.
Drinking and for 5 hours and none of them got out.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a people. It's a people now.
Yeah.
Gosh, I know. Our kids are whizzing. They're whizzing away in our pool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm convinced.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Have you?
Never.
Liar.
No,
I
I'm a
know
real
you
fan.
have.
No, I'm one of those guys, like when I used to surf up in Pacifica. Yeah,
You're lying. I know that you have done it.
Everybody surfs. It took me months and months and months to finally be comfortable enough to piss in my wetsuit, which is like warm for about a minute, maybe 30 seconds, which is awesome if you're cold water surfing, but everyone's grossed out by that. But after a while, you just get used to it. But then I had friends like Alan Hamill who would pee in his wetsuit before he even got in the water. You just see like this streak going down his leg and go, dude, let's get out there, dude. It's ripping at Roundhouse. And then we'd go out there. And gross. Alan Hamill. Shout out to Alan Hamill. I'm sure he appreciates that. Hey, dude. But he was a great surfer and a great guy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost contact with him. He got married and then lived over in the East Bay, which is probably not good for surfing, to live inland. But he was a great surfer.
Well, maybe he just started using a toilet after moving.
Maybe. It could be. Possible. But, okay, going back to moving.
Yes.
Now.
So we were talking about school. So when you move and you have kids, also you have to look for the school district to where you're moving to.
Right, but we like it. We like the Catholic school that the kids are going. That Miranda's going to now. We like the. We like the idea of that they know this concept of hell.
Exactly, so we can scare her with that.
So that's been effective, right?
It's been effective so far.
So far, I think 6 and 7 very effective, not too deep. I think 9, 10, and 11 is going to get a little weird.
Probably.
It's going to get a little more intense, more fear-based. Because she lets it glance off her now. The wolf thing you liked. Gabor Mate's not a big fan of your wolf comment.
Yeah.
Why don't you explain to them what the hell that is?
Well, I'll mention it maybe another day just because I don't have the exact name of this person who said that.
So you don't have it's another podcast with Gabor Mate.
No. He was a guest on that one, and the name of the podcast is The One You Feed.
Right. You're either feeding the good wolf or the bad wolf.
Yes.
Which one do you want to feed? But however, Gabor Mate had a problem with that, saying that it's not exactly that, because some people come into it with like they're damaged. It's not like they come in at an even playing field, right?
Yes, exactly. Like it's not your choice sometimes to feed one or the other.
Yeah, sometimes your brain is. That's the thing that blew me away.
So basically, the idea is like we all have two wolves inside of us. Yeah, one is good, one is bad.
That's the premise, but it is a flawed premise.
They ask like which one it gets bigger.
The one you're going to feed. Yeah. That seems very, too basic, because it's leaving out like some, I think what Dr. Mate says, which is like some people don't have choice. Their brains, like children, are forming their brain. That's the interesting thing that freaked me out the other day.
Yeah, was
the idea that children, like while we're going through whatever we're going through as parents, our children their brains are forming to like, and their childhood is happening during this, and so some of their behavior and some of their thinking and the way that they're interpreting everything is being hardwired. How their brain is forming. It's like, whoa.
That's why he was talking about the importance of when your kids cry, go and really pick them up and comfort them.
We do
comfort them. Yeah, we do.
We've done,
but no, but
every time.
Yes, but however, I gotta say that a couple of friends of mine, they think that is the wrong thing to do because you have to blah blah blah. But again, because
they're assholes, by the way.
No, because that's what doctors advise you. But
I know what doctors advise a lot of stupid shit too. They say you should take a flu shot too, which is like fuck that noise. I ain't ever doing that.
Well, but what I'm saying is the so what happens with those kids that are not picked?
Yeah.
When
not picked up
every time
not comforted.
Yes. Is that
they become serial killers?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
I wasn't sure where you were going.
Okay. No.
They become
they shut down in their feelings.
Actors? They what?
They shut down.
Maybe that's what happened to me.
You know what? Probably. Because that's the era, actually, when it started, this whole thing of, don't breastfeed them.
I wasn't breastfed.
Don't pick them up. Don't do this. So it was like creating, interrupting
distance.
that
I wasn't breastfed.
Bond. Yeah.
My mom, she was told that that's not as good. What's better for breastfeeding is Coca-Cola in a bottle and give it to your child. I started having that at 3.
Coca-Cola?
Yeah. That's probably not good, right?
Probably not.
When breast milk,
mature.
no, this is better. This is better. We got this formula crap now. So my mom was that era, the early 60s.
Yeah.
Bad ma, bad mother, bad.
No, but again, like as babies, since your brain is developing, you're not getting that part.
I know.
And that's what, eventually, see what happens.
See what happens, Robert? Why you have no empathy for other people? Robert, it's my fault. I didn't breastfeed you because I thought I was told it was not necessary. I was told the breast milk was not as good as formula. So I gave you the formula. And now you have no empathy. Now you're a cold human being with problems. Distant. You're distant from your own children. Anyway, see what happens? My gift to you. Enjoy. Work on that for the rest of your life.
I know. So anyways, we just have to be aware.
No, but I agree. If I'm going to make a mistake, if we're going to make mistakes, I'd rather make a mistake in comforting too much and being there and you. But there was an interesting thing that freaked me out a little bit, and I think you said it before.
Every time.
Well, you freaked me out.
Yeah,
because you said the idea of like holding their hand, and I think it was like a therapist that we had.
Yeah, a therapist told us. Yeah,
if you hold their hand while they sleep, then they'll never learn how to get out of relationships that are unhealthy. And it's like, what? Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
I was like,
was that the way we learned this?
Exactly. I was like, now you got my attention.
I remember we were telling our friend Roseanne. Mm-hmm. She said, I did that exact thing. I was sleeping with my parents until I was 19. I can't get out of any relationship my entire life. I can't let go of people. And I was like, oh my God.
I know, it's just so hard to know.
Well, there's so many things. I would
exactly.
Look, if you love people, the kids know they're loved. They can survive anything if they know they're loved.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's the thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, our kids know they're loved.
Yeah, but even if they know they're loved, I mean, I think.
Are you gonna spring another one on me?
No, I'm just saying.
Even if they know they're loved, what?
I mean, they're gonna find ways to not, feel loved, too, or to feel like like especially like if we're upset at them or they did something and blah blah blah. It's like,
yeah, she'll say to me once in a while, "Do you still love me?"
I know.
I said, huh?
I know, because they have that fear. I mean, I don't think Madeline has that fear.
No.
Because she's too young. But I feel like Miranda, she started growing.
Like sometimes you realize like how sweet and how gentle you really, really have to be. And sometimes there's something that's just really like, okay, I really get it. Mm-hmm. Like when Madeline hides in the exact same place every time. Mm-hmm. I go, okay, I'm dealing with a 3-year-old who barely turned 3. And be happy every time, be surprised every time you find her.
Yeah.
Don't go, hey, this is where you hid last time. Seriously, this is not fun anymore. You got to find a different place.
Well, but you know what? I think at a certain point you can. Yeah. Otherwise, also it's like they're not learning how the game is.
Well, yeah. Well, also still when I tell stories like, Miranda and I, and she does it with you. Mm-hmm. She wants to be called Mandy now, by the way, which is not as beautiful of a name to me.
Yeah.
Mandy's lovely, but like Miranda is like Shakespeare,
I know.
But anyway, whatever she loves, whatever makes her happy. Anyway, she does this thing. I'm fine with it, by the way, you can tell. But she does this thing. We do this game where we go like, smell my breath, and go, what is it? Oh, it smells like pancakes. Ooh, yeah, with chocolate chips on it. Maple syrup. That was stepped on by a donkey. Oh, that for 2 years between the donkey's toes, we do silly stuff like that.
She loves silly.
But then she repeats the same thing that I just said. The story.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you had pancakes. What's your best one? Oh, pancakes. They had a donkey stepped on for a few days. And I just said that story. But no, but she adds to it. But
she takes the base.
Yes. The base to the story and adds to it. But it's cute though. It's amazing.
I know. Well, let's go back to moving. We're thinking about that.
Yes. So
what else? So what's the first thing to do?
Well, first of all, like packing. I hate packing.
I know. Believe me. I know.
What?
I know you hate it because you have never done it.
I don't like packing.
I know.
I always think like, you know.
Like someone else has to do it for you?
Well, success. You've reached the level of success in your life,
Like
in your chosen field, when somebody else has to move your furniture.
Okay.
If you have to do it yourself, you may have fucked up. But if you can afford to like get help.
But what about
What about the Chinese guys? Tell them that story.
Yeah, but what? Look.
You're going to walk right over that? You're not even going to talk about it?
No, I'm going to talk about that.
What's that?
However, I got to say
we had Chinese movers.
Yes, like
Yes.
we're lucky to have movers.
Yes.
And being able to pay for it.
Yes.
But
You still got to organize your own
you still
shit.
have to pack your own shit, and that's what I do. Like I nobody else is going to go through your shirts and be like, oh, you haven't worn this one in 5 years. Maybe you should give it away.
I know.
So there are things that you have to do,
No,
and
totally.
you don't do them.
No.
And I do them for you, and that's how sometimes
stuff I don't wanna
some stuff just go
Some stuff like
away.
Some stuff I, for some reason, there's some stuff I hang on to. I don't know. Like that sign over there. That sign over there was on Deuce Bigelow 2, European Gigolo.
I mean, those.
Now that one was like, it's literally a sign in the red light district, on the edge of the red light district, that is like a guy pissing with like a red circle around it. Basically, you can't pee in public here. And I just thought that is an incredible sign. I need to have that in my office. Because like no other city has a sign, no pissing. But people get so drunk out of their mind, they just start whipping their dick out and start pissing in public. And so that was a sign. I said, I'm going to have that in my office one day. I know I do. But like, it's not necessary.
No.
This office can exist.
Yes.
Without,
I think this office can exist with at least, getting rid of 90% of the things that are here. Yeah.
That's like a hat David Letterman signed for me. First time I was on my show. This is a picture of me and Robin Williams. You can't. Howard Stern signed that for me. That was a picture of me and Chris Farley and David Spade. And that's like...
I mean, look, there are things that you should keep. Because, I mean, they're like... They have great memories attached to it. Listen to me, I'm talking like the therapist from Hoarders.
Yes.
But I think there are a bunch of other things that also you can get rid of.
That hurts me deeply. Okay, so getting rid of stuff and packing.
Yeah, so
that's
packing.
Tough. Yeah, that's tough. I hate
it's
that.
really tough. And then
you know what I hate even more?
No.
Unpacking.
Yeah, I know. You know what? You're right. I don't mind packing as much as I hate unpacking.
Oh, yeah, and then putting it in the drawers and everything, and like everything back.
Yeah. And also, I'm obsessed about like not putting anything like without like cleaning real good.
Yeah,
like
I know.
The cabinets and stuff.
Totally.
Doors.
Where did that come
have
from?
To be like super clean.
Yeah, where did that clean freaky thing come up?
My mom is like that.
Yeah.
I think it was just a thing that I learned. I feel, I think the girls are actually also getting it a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Don't touch that rail. It's dirty.
Yeah, I know.
They do have that.
They have it, but because that's how you learn it. Yeah. I mean, you learn that.
Our kids literally
I did learn that.
know how to rub their hands together with
hairspray.
No,
I'm sorry, not hairspray.
Hairspray. Good Lord.
Sanitizer, right?
Hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. Yeah.
They actually ask for hand sanitizer.
Yeah. I know.
You know what the weirdest thing? That's how I know.
I prefer being, obsessed about that.
That's how I know there are kids. Daddy, can I have hand sanitizer? And then before I go to bed, can I please have my probiotic?
Yeah.
I need my probiotic.
It's funny because my mom tells me this story like a million times.
Yes.
No, where her siblings actually.
How many does she have again? I think it's 6, right? Or 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
6. And then what? Yes. And her point.
Yeah,
her point
6.
was she
5 now. One of them passed away.
Yeah.
No, like they would, make fun of her.
Yes.
Because of how obsessed she was. Like she's like a clean freak.
Right. A good obsession.
Yeah, exactly. And then one of my aunts, I think she said, well, a little bit of poison is not going to kill you. It's going to build your immune system.
True.
And my mom would say, yes, it's not going to kill you, but it's going to make you sick eventually because it's going to build up. So my mom was a clean freak.
Yeah.
And I think I still have a pretty good immune system.
Right.
We really never, ever went to the hospital. I got my first antibiotic when I was 21.
That's amazing.
Like in my whole life, I
used to get antibiotics like every year. That's why I developed these horrible allergies, which
Probably.
I'm still recovering from.
Yeah, maybe.
I gotta start doing more probiotics too. No, but like literally, like yesterday is like, with the winds and fires and everything. We basically live like not that far from a gigantic freeway with hundreds of thousands of cars every day, and then we think this is it's paradise, California.
We live in an ashtray.
Yes, with like fires every 11 months.
Yeah.
Fire season in California is between January and December. We're right in the middle of fire season. No, it's been 11 months and there's the fires again. It's like, no, it's too much. I'm ready to jettison the idea of being in California.
Yeah, we're ready to go away from the fires. Yes.
To go to another state with different fires.
Oh, God. No fires. Well, it's just hard because when you're thinking, like, where should we go? Like, when we were considering Florida.
Yeah.
Then we thought about, like, we were looking at some houses and we said, this is so good. Look at this,
so
blah, blah, blah. And then hurricanes.
I know, people snorting bath salts. It's always the weird shit to me that always happens in Florida. Like, for instance, you can get like you can buy a hot dog from a girl in a bikini on the side of the road. And then you could also
find a crocodile in your pool.
Find a crocodile in your pool and then go visit, your great grandmother in an old folks home, and then get eaten by that alligator, and eaten by an alligator on the same golf course. I just think it's like it's the state has like, like if you try to sneak in a fruit, like a lemon, they go, "What the hell's in there? Give me that!" Trying to sneak, ruin the whole. You got a foofy fly in there. But if they have no problem with the customs bringing in some like exotic pet. What you got in there? Burmese python. All right, come on through. Just make sure and let it out. Let it fuck everything out there in Everglades. No, they have like these animals were not meant to be together.
Oh.
The alligator and the Burmese python. The Burmese python will eat the alligator, and the alligator will like explode outside of the snake, and it's just like that
sounds horrible.
Yeah,
I never heard of that.
No, look it up online.
I won't.
You won't want to do it twice.
Oh, God.
But anyway, so we were freaked out about that. And then also people, there's always these people. I always did the theory about like, people who were, the most restless people in the world came to America, and the most restless people in America came to California. The people who couldn't make it to California limped to Florida. And that's why there's people snorting bath salts and stuff like that. Not everybody in Florida, but like, there's that famous story, the homeless guy.
Yeah.
Got his face,
that was horrible.
Got his face eaten by a guy who was snorting bath salts. I felt sorry for the homeless guy. Can you imagine the homeless guy's like, "There's a naked guy running towards me. What's the worst that can happen? Maybe he fucks me. All right. Nobody's wanted to fuck me in a while. It's been all right. Maybe it'll be nice. Maybe he'll take me to his house after. I'll take him to my house. Well, I don't have a house. I'm homeless. He's eating my face.
Oh, no.
He's eating my face. I did not see this coming." But anyway.
That's horrible.
Yeah. So this weird down in Florida, some kind of crime,
Well,
guns.
But for me, having hurricanes is enough.
That's a tough one, right?
Yeah, that's enough for me to go like, okay, no, thank you.
And global, as my friend says, global warming. Whenever it's like drops a few degrees in wintertime, global warming. Try global colding. And anytime is like one cold day. It's like global warming. Have you felt it outside? More like global colding. Anyway, so so you worry about
I worried about.
You buy a house on the water, and then like
I didn't want to. Yeah, I was afraid of alligators.
Yeah, hurricanes.
Those two were like, okay, this is enough reason for me to not want to.
Yeah, for me it was bath salts. People snorting bath salts.
Yeah, that's a tough one too, but still.
During a hurricane, people snorting bath salts.
The alligator snoring bath salts.
I know. So Florida's out?
Yes, it is.
So you wouldn't move to like Colorado? Too cold. Too mountainy. I don't do good in like mountains anymore.
No?
No.
When did you live in the mountains to begin with?
I go there sometimes for a couple days.
I've never lived in there.
No.
Jeez.
Sometimes I do comedy up there and I don't like it because I can't breathe.
Yeah, the altitude?
I think the altitude, I'm not as good in the altitude as I used to be.
Ooh.
To be honest.
Okay.
I need to be
so
closer.
You feel like you can't breathe?
I know I can't breathe.
Okay.
No, I needed oxygen. I was doing a movie in 9,500 feet with Adam Sandler. Mm-hmm. His daughters were chasing me with a baseball bat that they didn't even use the scene. They cut, but in the meantime, I'm getting beat by his two daughters. The little girl's so cute. They're beating me with little bats, and then cut. Rob, oxygen for Rob. They gave me oxygen, which didn't really help that much, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Yes, true story.
That's terrible.
I know.
All right, so what else?
You almost cashed in on your life insurance policy right there.
Oh, God.
But moving, I'm worried a little bit about the wet. If we move to a wet place,
Okay.
it rains.
Like, what's wet? Like Portland?
Portland, I hear, is more wet than Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Washington's beautiful,
Yeah.
but it's wet.
Yes.
And then I heard Portland rains more. I think people
Really?
in Seattle just say that so they feel a little bit better about themselves, but I don't know if it rains more in Portland.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
So you don't like wet?
I don't mind wet.
That's what you...
I don't mind. I don't like...
I see discomfort in your face.
I don't think slipping and wet.
Okay.
I don't like falling when it's wet.
Okay, nobody likes
I'm not a
falling.
big falling fan. Because I remember we're looking up in Seattle, and I slipped.
Oh, okay. And you fell?
Almost.
Oh, okay.
It was a slip. It was, you know what it was? Worse than a slip, a slide.
Okay.
I slid, and I'm not an ice skater, as you know. Mm-hmm. But I did slide, and I thought, there's a good chance I could fall right now. Then you start thinking of like which wrist is probably going to take this fall. I did fall. No, like a year ago.
Oh, okay.
I fell in a Whole Foods.
No, that was
Like 2 years ago?
probably, yeah, or more.
Was it more?
Yeah.
Well, there was a sign. I just said year to make it more current. It was probably 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years. No, it was a few years back.
20 years ago.
20 years ago. It never happened. Okay, so there was a sign that said, wet.
Oh.
Be careful. And of course, like an idiot, I walked right for that area, and the next thing I know, I was like, and then they actually, they came over and picked me up because I fell, and then that's what they do when you fall in their store, so you don't sue them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then they showed me, we probably have this on closed circuit. Let's go take a look. So they just like,
Oh.
it's me falling. No, so I mean, and driving's going to be a little different in wet.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, that's different, right?
Mm-hmm. But I want to think
Yeah.
that, they're used to it.
Yeah.
So they know how to deal with it. Because in California, I don't think people
don't adjust for anything.
they're not, or at least here in LA, they're not used to that. So
they don't.
When it rains,
they just drive
it's
the
like
same.
Armageddon. It's just like ridiculous.
People don't adjust. They don't realize like the first hour of rain is like it's just loosening up all the oil that is accumulated on the roads, and people.
Yeah.
So suddenly it's like home run derby out there. Or not home run derby, but it's like a roller derby or whatever you call it, like cars, a junk car derby or whatever the hell you call that, where cars are just banging into each other. Yeah, today there was like the whole 101 was closed.
Yeah.
In Encino. There was like 5 lanes.
Wow.
They closed every lane. Basically, it's one of the times you look at Waze and the Waze starts screaming at you, "Get off! What are you thinking? Get off!" They literally wanted me to go 20 miles around. And I said, what the fuck? So I stayed. They said, this, because you don't trust.
I don't. I was just going to say, I don't like
You don't
Waze.
trust Waze. You don't trust. You love technology, but why Waze? Because
Waze is not run by computers. It's run by people commenting like, "Oh, there's traffic."
They
here.
had me go 20 miles around to get around, and it was an extra 40 minutes, but at least it moved. That's the way traffic is in LA. It's like, oh, it took forever to get there, but at least I was moving. So there's some sense that you're getting somewhere, but you're not. Because I remember, I think I'm heading out. I think I'm getting close to San Fernando Valley, and I'm trying to get to Hollywood. And I went, this is probably not the direction. But Waze sent me there, and I did get there. It was like 45 minutes late.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Waze.
Not a fan.
I've used it before.
Yeah.
And it always screw me. Like, seriously, like, no.
Really? What do you mean? Because I find Waze pretty accurate.
No, it's not.
No, what do you mean?
No. Google Maps.
Google Maps. I don't trust Google Maps.
Maps, believe me, that's the one.
But do they test for like? Do you have like? Did they give like traffic updates on Google?
Yes, of course.
Really?
Yeah. No, that's the best because again, on Waze, you rely on people saying, "Oh, there's too much traffic. Go on this street." But that same idea.
Yeah.
It's shared to thousands of people. So suddenly you have this street.
Yes.
With a lot of traffic too.
Right, I know, because everyone's on Waze.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better to just have like Elon Musk's home phone number, his cell phone number. Where should I go?
Exactly.
Elon Musk, call your model mother and tell her which way she goes. That's pretty cool. His mom's a model.
I know, she's beautiful, by the way.
She's a senior model.
But she's being a model her whole life.
It's amazing. She must love it. She's still doing it.
Exactly. And she looks amazing.
Yes, she does, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think she gets any money from her son?
I don't think so.
She don't think he gives like
she might get like a free Tesla, but
I don't want your money. You had your chance to give me your money, Elon. You didn't do it. I'm still working. I'm 70. You think I want to go out there and put on the clothes and take the pictures? Yes, I do. Keep your money.
I'm sure he gives her a few $100 million just to shut her up.
I don't think so.
I think so, yeah.
I don't.
Why wouldn't he?
Because she's very successful.
Was she more successful like before, after everybody found out?
I don't know.
Does she go by Elon Musk's mom?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't?
No. She's a pretty...
She could.
She could, but she's like no, she's a remarkable woman. She was she raised them, I think, as a single mom.
Holy shit!
And then look at her children. All of them, they are successful.
Wow. So, yeah, but none of them are as successful as Elon. I mean, that's tough to compete.
It's tough to compete, but she did something really good.
Yeah.
So.
What do the other ones do? I don't even know he had siblings.
Yeah, I think one of his siblings. Let me see. Someone runs like a streaming service.
No, that you're going to say 7-Eleven.
No.
Runs a streaming service.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, like for those romantic books.
Hallmark?
They make them movies.
Hallmark?
No, it's not Hallmark. It's a streaming service.
There can't be more than one. It's got to be Hallmark. How could you have two romantic streaming services?
Yes, and
bum, 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 bum. We're the only ones, the romantic streaming service. Bum, 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 bum. Am I going to get sued by...
I don't know.
MGM. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, you're supposed to get 5 notes for free. That's what I've always heard. No, seriously. Like if you're like doing a sketch or something on Saturday Night Live, or if you're like, on a TV show or something else, or a movie, you get 5 notes. If you do more than 5,
then
you have to pay the license and royalty. It could be expensive if they fucking hear this. So, where do you not want to move? Be honest with me. I mean, you can tell me the truth. You're just me and you right now. And some thousands of listeners. Tell me the truth.
I mean,
Are you just moving for me?
I prefer not to.
Yeah.
Just because I know like how stressful it's going to be.
Yeah.
But I am open to move somewhere else. Yes.
Yeah. Is it going to be... Because, you close one door, you open up another. Wet door.
Yes.
Rainy door.
Exactly.
What are you worried about moving?
No, it's just, finding the right place. That's the most stressful for me right now.
Yeah. Finding the right place.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I think everything else is just manageable. Like finding good schools, you can always find them. Activities for the kids.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Activities for myself.
Yeah. I get we didn't have activities. If you wanted to go surfing, just show up and do it.
Yeah.
I was the youngest though, so they would have. I think my parents, they would have given me something. My dad, we played music in school.
Yeah.
But we didn't have
It was not a thing. Also, now it's a thing.
Well, there's no such thing as a baseball coach. That would have been amazing. Go to a place and you can learn how to hit. Hit a baseball.
He was the father of someone, right? Probably.
Well,
coach?
You had to be you had to have a dad that had an interest in you. My dad had an interest in me, but he wasn't a sport guy, So he didn't take me out and play, which I would have loved. This just wasn't his thing. And he played chess with me. We played chess.
That's how you became a champion?
That's how I became a champion. I learned at a really young age, which means Miranda, I think, should start now.
Yeah.
Because I think 6, almost 7, now's the time. She didn't have the patience a year ago, but I think now's the time. But that's it's fun. Do something with your dad and learn something. It's good.
Yeah.
But it's cool that Miranda, she does gymnastics. She does like it.
Yeah.
And she's digging music, which is cool. So we got to maintain that and keep that up. She's about the same patience as I do. Fuck, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't get it. I don't do it.
I know.
So you have to do.
Why is that?
It's just,
Why don't you have patience? Like we were doing this, how do you call those things? Crafty stuff.
Arts and crafts, where you make this little thing out of foam.
Yeah, that you put it together. Basically, it's nothing doing that.
No,
it's basically
nothing.
Just putting it together. You don't have to cut. You don't have to.
I put it together a year ago.
Anything.
I put it together a year ago.
But you don't like that. I don't love it either, but...
I don't... You know what it is? Here's what I don't like.
But I think you don't have the patience for it.
No, here's what I don't like. I can do it. Here's what I don't have the patience for. 2 kids taking pieces of the puzzle and ruining them.
Yeah.
That I don't have the patience for.
Yeah.
Hey, let's build this. Hey, I'm missing this piece. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's in 4 pieces. Now I'm putting together something that can't be put together.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fun. Well, guess what? Fuck you, kids. You're not going to get it now. Wait till you go to sleep and I'll see if I can put it together. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I love, truthfully, arts and crafts I do like. I really like the idea of, a tarp. Outside or inside, whatever. And then they can paint and there's a tarp there. Because, I'm still traumatized.
Why?
From my mother yelling at me, and just and sometimes I swear to God, as your nickname for me is Pilaro, my mom.
When you are
sometimes
because
I go, hey, no, you gotta be careful. You're gonna get Schneider. You don't want to spill it. And so what? It's not important. The important thing is that the kids get out there and they enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, but you know what? But there's a fine line for everything. But you cannot also let the kids ruin the house. The walls or it's good to show them
it is, but at the same time,
I think you should.
They gotta have art, and then do it outside. Don't do it inside.
Do it outside, or if they look. This is what I think.
Okay, here it comes.
Here comes the opinion
of the
Mexican. Humble opinion of the Mexican.
The humble opinion, not so humble opinion of the Mexican. Here's what we think. Translate to here's what we're gonna do. That's what I get from that. Yeah.
No, if your kids.
Yeah.
Are painting something inside of your house and ruin the carpet or ruin the walls.
That's on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's your fault. What were you doing?
Yeah. But I'd like to take the kids out. For instance, they're already not comfortable being dirty.
I know. And see, that's
us.
That's, yeah.
For instance,
that's my fault.
Our little 3-year-old, she just turned 3, little angel, right? And
sometimes.
Yeah, she's just, we just put paint on her hands, and she's like, ew, I don't want that,
Which I don't think is, good either, but...
we need to, get her comfortable with, just, come on, let's just paint, make a mess, and enjoy,
Yeah.
We should do that tomorrow. Make a mess.
Yes.
All over the living room, all over the walls.
I'll let you clean it.
I know. No, but so moving.
Okay, moving. So
Okay,
it's
so you're
different. It's
okay.
different moving with kids
Biggest fear.
and without kids.
Oh, right. Biggest fear, not having enough help when you're up there. In other words, not a group. I mean, is that the big thing?
Yeah. I mean, you don't mind it because obviously you have no empathy for other people. So
And I don't develop long-term
exactly,
relationships.
like you don't exactly you don't
empathy.
have that.
I have no connections with humans
you
outside.
you don't need to have a village basically
No.
because
I've been living out of a suitcase for 35 years.
I know. So, but
Yeah.
but that's your own, narcissistic personality. I'm sorry. Did I say narcissistic?
I think you did. You didn't. I was waiting for the word megalomaniacal.
Oh, okay.
Narcissist, but no,
No,
there's
you're
something
okay
to
without
that.
it. I think you enjoy solitude.
Well, you know what? No, not solitude. I mean, I'm comfortable. I love to be around the family.
Mm-hmm.
I love being around the girls. For about an hour. But I do. I don't feel like. I like
an hour.
No, I love having people
Mm-hmm.
around. But I don't feel like.
Like it's part of your.
Like my parents didn't have like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people. I think what it was my parents didn't have like a lot of tight friends that they were bringing over. They had a lot of parties early. Mm-hmm. Like we used to have like a bitchin' New Year's where everybody would play like charades and it was fun.
Yeah.
And everybody we had but as the years went on, my parents were like, "Fuck this mess. This is enough. We're tired." And then so they kind of winded down, and that kind of filtered its way through to what I really love is eating with the kids, sitting down, eating. So they talk and be there, eye contact. They just know it's a family unit. I love that they want to hug us.
Yeah, I'm glad you like that because that's normal.
I know. But basically, like, I didn't like, it was like a lot of eating by ourselves. And it was always like that, but it was pretty much always like that. We were just like, my parents were tired. I was the youngest. So it was like, my joke from my old stand-up was like, when I was the youngest of 5 kids, by the time I grew up, my parents were tired. It's like, Robert, here's the car keys. Here's where the alcohol is. You just do whatever you have to do. We have enough kids. If we, anything happens to you, we got 4 more. We're good, I know it's terrible, but so it's nice to have that. It's nice because we can talk to them. Because like sometimes like little Mandy, as she likes to be called now, how was school? It was awesome. It was amazing. And then at dinner, she said, "No, it's horrible."
Yeah, or something. Yeah, exactly. Well, here's what I think.
Bum, bum,
That's why I'm going to tell you why I like having my own village.
Yes.
It's because I moved here from a different country.
When did this happen? Which country was this?
So
You're not from here?
well, just picture yourself.
Mexico?
Yeah, I'm from Mexico, darling.
I thought this accent you were just putting it on for the last 10 years. Because it's sexy.
Because it's just
I love it.
more exciting.
Just keep it. Whatever it is. Whatever you're doing, keep it.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
moved
I don't think it's going anywhere, darling. Don't worry about that.
So you said, okay. So
Yeah, just imagine, you move to another country
Sí.
where you don't speak the language.
Claro.
You're gonna want to have like someone who speaks the same language
Por
that you
supuesto.
do, to kind of don't feel like too lonely.
Claro que sí, claro que no. Claro que sí, claro.
So you like loneliness.
Oh, God.
I don't.
I don't like loneliness. I don't.
I think you do.
No. I don't
think
like
you
it.
do. I think you enjoy it. I mean,
No.
I could enjoy spending time, by myself, but I really, really enjoy also like grabbing a coffee with a friend.
Oh, yeah, I like that
or
too.
having, grabbing lunch with someone or going out, like for dinner or to the movies or with a friend. That I enjoy a lot because it's like again, I'm a full-time mom.
Yeah,
So I need those breaks
like that
where I
too.
need to feel like I'm a human being and
yeah,
not
yeah.
just,
Not just a
an
unpaid.
employee.
Yeah.
Exactly, an unpaid employee
I like
of my
people
kids.
too. I like talking to the
And
prop.
you.
I like talking to the prop guy between setups for the next scene. No, I it is a vagabondy kind of life.
Yeah,
It is. I didn't love being away that was tough. The summer, that was tough. I loved the experience of Boston. It was great. It was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. I'm glad. Thank you for coming out. But it was tough
It was
when you
fun.
came back. It's a beautiful little town, Marblehead.
thank you, Adam Tender. And
Thank you, Adam
family.
Sandler. Those were fantastic. What an incredible time, huh?
Yes.
How about that storm? He said, we have storms in California, but not that often. But like that was a storm.
That was a storm and a half.
That was a storm, breaking branches and trees falling, and literally uprooted trees, huge trees. They have storms on the East Coast.
Yeah.
And the West Coast, maybe the Northwest has big storms. I don't know. But like that, California, we get like sprinkles.
Yeah.
And we get like a little bit of rain, and sometimes it comes down like maybe once every couple of years. Last year was a lot of rain. But like, I mean, that was a mother effer of a storm in Boston. It was right on the coast, so it was extreme.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like somebody it was like 100 people with fire hoses at the window. Like, holy fuck.
I know.
Is these windows going to break right now?
Yeah.
Just streaming water coming out, and then trees cracking and breaking. And I was like, holy shit. And I was going, why is it so green here? It's really nice. They must have a good, watering system for there. It's like, no, it's just fucking raining like crazy.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful.
There was some lighting.
And I think the kids who like lobster had enough.
Yes.
Lobster.
Well, only one likes lobster.
That's true. We have like a natural vegetarian.
Yes.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't get it.
She just doesn't like.
She just doesn't like it.
She's a vegetarian.
Yes.
Naturally, out of the womb.
Yeah.
Out of the gate. Sometimes she'll have chicken, but she's not a fan.
She's not a fan. Yeah.
No,
she
eat
would have a
fish.
little bit of fish, but still, she's not a fan.
It's not her favorite.
Yeah.
She's not a big eater.
No.
Is she? Like, eating is not her thing, right? I mean, she likes...
She enjoys her food.
She likes sweets.
Well, who doesn't?
No, she's liking sweets, but like she's not like... She likes certain things a lot.
I mean, she likes fruits a lot. I think she likes fruits more than Miranda, for instance.
Yeah.
Like, Madeline really, really enjoys her fruits.
Right.
And she can eat salads and just steamed vegetables.
Yeah, she does pretty
more
damn
than
good.
More than Miranda.
Miranda eats it because we intimidate her into it. Eat it.
Mm-hmm. You do. Not me.
I know. You're good. You're better than me. So, are you really going to move, or are you just placating me?
No, we're going to move. But I want to find the right place.
Now, what is the right place? What makes the right place? What's a house that's going to be perfect? Well, like what? We've been looking at houses that's all house, and it's like we got to have some outdoors, right?
Yeah, some.
Yeah, not too many stairs. Worried about the kids with stairs, right?
Yeah, not too many stairs. I mean, I care about the outside.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like having a nice gate. I care about that, like safety and security and all that. I care about that.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. And what else? What about everybody moving with us?
No, that I don't mind.
You think we can talk all our friends and move with us?
No. But I mean...
Any of them we can intimidate into coming with us? Who can we say, you have to fucking come with us?
Maybe a few.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but again, that's not going to be a problem. Like, okay. I know I will,
Okay, good.
build a new village over there.
Okay.
But, no. I think for me it's important to be in a place that there are things to do. Because otherwise...
that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
You can't just be in a house.
No. We have to go somewhere.
Yeah, the kids got to have some stuff. And that ain't too far.
Yeah, I mean, there should be like a park, something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. Totally. Mm-hmm. There needs to be a playground. An indoor playground. Indoor dry playground.
Yeah, I know. What do you care about in a house?
That's a good question. You know what I really, really like about this one house we looked at? A huge kitchen.
Okay.
That has the kitchen that goes out and you could see stuff because you spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I like to have a view of like something. And then, I don't like to have a view of the neighbor having a view of us.
Okay.
That I don't like.
Yeah.
You
like privacy. I like privacy
I
too.
like it. I like that one house that we looked at that's had a beautiful, the kitchen kind of goes into this huge couch area and you can kind of chill out there with your coffee or something. And then you can go outside and it's nice. And
which one is that one?
The big house that they're never going to sell because they spent too much money on the basement.
Oh, yeah.
These people fucked up.
Yes.
Oh, they fucked up. It's a great house.
It's a beautiful house.
But they just spent $1 million or $800,000 on the basement.
Yes.
They got the best basement in the world. And they're never going to get their fucking money out of that house. It's like, dude, we put all our money into the basement.
I know.
It's like, no, this is a mistake. They could put like a movie theater down there. They have like an extra kitchen. Who needs a fucking extra kitchen when they got a bitchin' kitchen upstairs? And they got like a sauna and another back room and a room for arts and crafts and the room where they should have just burned all their money. Just take this as the burning our own money room. So they are stuck with that fucking house. But it's pretty damn cool. But the kitchen's bitching.
Yes.
There's a little pool. It's got a view. But like I like to have like a little bit of a view and like a kitchen that's comfortable where you can hang out. That's the thing. Like,
Yeah, the kitchen is very important.
You gotta
but you know what? There are certain things that like I can see a house and even if it's not perfect, we could remodel it. Like I don't mind. I don't have to see a house that is already perfect. If as long as I see the bones in there, I swear, like
what's the no-go? What's the no-go? What can't you have? What do you hate? What you can't do?
What I can't do?
For me, it's like open up just neighbors right on top of us. I can't do that. I hate that.
Yeah.
I like already like mentally planting trees to block their view of us. I just can't do that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like
either.
some of the places we've been looking at, then these are like it's a beautiful neighborhoods, but like the homes are just right on top of each other. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I need little bitty space.
You need space.
Little bitty bitty bitty
A little
space.
bitty.
Little bitty 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 space.
Let me tell you what I don't like.
And I don't like the crime maps you show me. I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's look at the house. You like the house? Yes, the neighbor. Let's take a look at the crime. Holy fuck. Jesus. How many murders? Yeah. No, it's weird. Because you can look that shit up now.
Yeah, which is great.
I've never, ever moved. And even with you, we've never moved. I've never looked at crime before.
You never looked at anything, darling.
You're
I was
right.
the one looking at everything.
I never turned on a computer until I met you. You're right, basically. Yes. No. So what are some no-goes?
Some no-goes for me. I don't like the master bedroom in a different level than the kids' room.
I thought you were going to say, I don't like the master bedroom in a different house.
that I don't like either.
I don't know where you're going.
No, because when it's a
I mean,
two-story
you're talking
house,
about it like the master bedroom should be upstairs.
yeah. If it's a two-story house, the master bedroom should be upstairs.
That's how those people fucked up too in that other house because the master bedroom's in the basement as well, which is like silly, but beautiful bathroom down there. No, but they fucked up.
Yeah,
they're never gonna get. And that's like we're thinking of buying the house because I'm an idiot, and I'll make it fucking work. I love that kitchen, but it's too much money. They like I like these people selling their homes, and they're like, no, we got to get this out. It's like, hey, that's not our problem. That's your problem. No, we got to get this money back. No, well, not if nobody's going to pay you for it.
Not from me.
You're not going to get it from me. Yeah, but we got this much into it. I remember our good friend Chaz when he got this place in Florida. The guy had the place had foreclosed on him. He was going to lose everything at a certain date.
Oh wow!
And he said, no, but I got to get this. He said, no, well, it doesn't matter. No, but that's what I spent. Well, it's not what you're going to get. Yeah. Well, you're not going to get anything. They're going to foreclose and you're going to get nothing. So you want to say, yeah, but I said, no, does not work. I'm not going to take over your problem. That's your problem. It's not my problem. So I think the people that a lot of the houses, everybody thinks their house. So far that we looked at, I don't know if I'm becoming more pissy.
Maybe.
I think I'm becoming like everybody thinks their fucking house is like the Mona Lisa of houses. It's like, oh my God, this place. Oh, it's got the finest, Chinese press board, wood inside. We have the finest spray insulation, 49 cents a square ton. Everybody thinks their place is like the most, and there are some beautiful places.
Yeah.
But like a lot
Well, because you have to take pride on your, on your house.
Yeah, I know. And it's our job to go, well, yeah, but it's kind of fucked up here, because we're trying to buy the place. So we're trying to diminish their house. They're trying to oversell their house.
Yes. So it's a weird dynamic because they try to oversell their house.
And somebody said to us the other day, like, well, how many, we made a bid on a house the other day. Somebody said, well, how many days, because it was the same bid as somebody else. Well, how many, maybe you can work on the, what was the thing?
Inspection days.
The inspection days. Like, well, what do you mean work on the inspection days? Well, they said 7. Can you go 5? What? I'm gonna have less inspection. I'm gonna skip. My family's gonna move into a place, and I'm not gonna look into it, and that's part of the deal. So is that a better deal? Yes. Well, these are the I don't know what the fuck they called it, but these are the negotiations. Like, really? I'm negotiating against an inspection?
Inspecting the house.
See if the gas is leaking? I'm going to move in, and I'm not checking.
Not checking the roof?
My babies are going to live in here? Inside?
With the rats?
But I should say less. Okay, no inspection? Is that it? Am I going to get the house that way? No, these people just really piss me off. But anyway.
I know. But yeah, it's stressful, but at the end...
I'm stressed already.
Yeah, me too.
But
at the end of the day, I mean...
And then we looked at a house that was like...
Which one?
A beautiful house with a beautiful view.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like tough to get the hell out of there.
Yes.
If there's one road.
Well, you know what? That's important to me.
Getting the fuck out of there?
The actual location. I don't like to be in a busy street.
Yeah, I don't like to be in a busy street either.
Yeah, or close to the freeway.
I can't be near the freeway. I'm already near the freeway here in LA.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why we're escaping from that because we don't want.
You can spend $1 million on a house, and you can't get out of your back. You can't get out of your driveway in the morning because there's already traffic. You know, but yeah, I don't like a busy street. I don't like traffic noise. I like a view. I like you, darling.
I like you too, darling. Well, this is what I like the most. I like a location that is, not too busy.
Yes.
I like...
no neighbors staring at us.
Yes. I like, privacy. I like good schools.
Yeah.
I like at least one grocery store close by.
I know. How much are we going to miss the grocery store?
And a pharmacy or something. I like having those things close by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might have to open up our own grocery store. That's what I'm thinking about.
You've been always wanting to do that. You really like...
I do.
The health industry.
I do. I think I could do that. Mm-hmm. I think if I'd probably get sick of it pretty quick, but I think I could do it.
Yeah.
But like,
what exactly you like about that? You like the idea of what? Because
I like the idea of a lot of things.
I don't see you like organizing absolutely anything.
I like somebody else doing it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And me taking credit for it.
Okay. Yeah,
like, I hired that guy.
That makes sense. Uh-huh.
No, I do like.
But what do you like about it?
I like the idea
of just owning it.
No, I like the idea of yes. No, I like the idea of like finding like the best of to make really good healthy food and have like access to healthy food without and like something like tonight. How perfect was tonight? Instead of making dinner, we just went out and bought it and we knew it was going to be good and everything. Yeah, it's an Erewhon, a beautiful Erewhon. It's great, Yeah. So, but
that's what you like.
I like
You can do that at your house, You can just buy groceries and just do it.
I know, but it's a pain in the ass. That's the thing about because most of the food comes from California. That's the thing out in Florida. The food, a lot of it's from California. By the time it gets out to Florida, it's not really food anymore.
Oh, God.
It's like, was food a couple days ago. Now it's not really food anymore. It looks like food.
But it's not.
But it's not. Definitely the nutrient value is not the same. I do think like food is the most important thing.
Okay.
I think that's the most important thing is making good, healthy food for your friends. I'm sorry, family and friends and for us.
You're not going to have any friends over there.
Okay, I'm not going to have any friends, but family, healthy food, that's basic.
Yeah.
That's like,
that.
like and just, something healthy. And like, I think it'll be all right. But I do think like I would like to have like a access to make it easier and it'd be nice. I'm always interested in
Would you like to have like a little farm or something one day? Or no?
I think for like 3 months during a movie. No, I wouldn't mind it. It is a ton of work. Though.
Exactly.
I mean, taking care of animals. My sister had horses. We had horses for years and years. It's a lot of work. I remember like going to visit them and like her April and Matt, her husband, lovely people. You go up and you see like, well, what is that? And it's like a mountain. And it's literally...
Shit.
It's a pile of horse shit as big as a 2-story building.
God.
And it's like, wow, there's that. Daily. You're dealing with like, that's like a week's worth. But like, holy shit. Literally, holy shit. And they got to deal with this thing. And just the conversations that you have with them. Well, we're starting to feed them this live alfalfa grass. I say, oh, yeah? Yeah, that just means they don't process, they don't shit as much. You don't have to give them hay, which creates a lot more shit. I mean, that's just like a whole...
What do they do with the shit?
Well, they give it to people who can process it and use it for fertilizer.
Oh, okay.
And so, but I don't think they pay them. I don't know if they make any money off the
No, they just want to get rid of the shit.
Yeah. Like, who doesn't?
Take it, please.
Please come.
From me.
Free shit.
We're giving away
All
shit.
the shit you can put in your car. Come on down. Bags of it. Bring your bag. Free shit.
Wow.
But, but I do like the thing of the farm idea. I mean, I have...
You're not a morning person.
I know I'm not.
I am not a morning person.
But the fantasy, I have a fantasy. Sometimes I'll throw away stuff and I go, man, it'd be awesome to compost this shit right now. And then I go, nah.
I know.
Just throw it away, you fucking idiot. You're never going to compost it. And then you're going to get rats, and then you're going to get yelled at by your lovely wife. The humble opinion of the Mexican is like, we don't want rats. Get rid of this. Throw out the food. Because that's what happens when you compost. You got to put it in something, and then animals come. And they go, I want that shit.
Yeah. Remember that day that we had a gigantic raccoon outside?
Oh, yeah. It was a bear. Raccoons are small bears. And he was outside, and he was,
trying to get into the...
Well, he was getting into the dog food.
Well, he was trying to open that big can.
Oh, yeah, because he has fucking hands. He's a bear. So he was like literally like unscrewing the dog food thing, and our dog was just like useless.
No, but the dog was inside.
Still useless inside. He actually opened the door to get inside to get away from the raccoon. But yeah, it was a big like and then we opened up the door. He's obviously been fed by humans because he wasn't scared at all.
Yes.
He looked at us like, "What do you got for us?" Hey, nice to meet you guys. I'm the neighborhood raccoon. What'd I get? I was like, "Get the fuck out of here." He's like, "Jesus." He's like, you got something for me?" So obviously somebody's feeding this guy.
Yeah.
But he didn't come back. Because we locked up the dog food.
Like, we were like not going to feed him.
Yeah, he went to back where he was getting some better treatment from nicer humans.
Exactly.
Well, how about what about that other animal you found again recently?
Oh, yes, another tarantula.
Yeah. That's not nice.
That's not a good surprise.
We thought the first one was like must have escaped from somebody's aquarium. Some unlucky kid lost his pet tarantula, but no, they're just around here.
Probably.
Not that common, but they're around
here. Or maybe the second pet escaped again.
They got to fix that hole in the aquarium.
Yeah.
No, but you were nice enough to capture them and then let him go on the freeway or next to the freeway. Where did you let him go?
I let the tarantula go in a safe place.
In a safe
for the
place.
Tarantula.
How far away was that? Like 100 yards from here or what?
Well, at the end of the street.
The cul-de-sac?
Yeah. Right there.
Good Lord. Well, anyway, I think that was good. Well, I don't know. I think we learned a lot. It's nice to know you're ready to move.
Yes.
At least what you're saying.
Well, I don't know if I'm ready to move, but I'm ready to throw away a bunch of your stuff. That's for sure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm not ready to move. All right. Well, I love you. Thank you.
I love you too.
All right. So this has been a very special episode of Moving with... now, how do people find you again? Your beautiful cooking. You're going to do some different kind of cooking, aren't you?
Yes.
Tell people where they can find you.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at I am Patricia Maya. And right there on my Instagram, there's a link on my bio for YouTube. Yes. So you can watch some of my recipes on my YouTube channel.
They're great. And I've been the very happy recipient of those recipes. Beautiful. Okay. And then I'm going to be this weekend. I'm going to tell you where I'm going to be this weekend. This weekend, I will be at the Improv in Ontario. This is great. It's my home club, basically, here, which is great. Awesome. Friday and Saturday. And then I think Wednesday I'm going to be at Flappers in Burbank to try out some new material. And that's it. So thanks for listening. And go check out Patricia Maya and check out her beautiful recipes. She's going to have some new ones pretty soon. And then are you on your Instagram too, right? Which is what?
At I am Patricia Maya.
Okay, at I am Patricia Maya. And I'm Rob Schneider, and thanks for listening. See what happens, and join us again next week.
where you will see what happens